We are now beginning indicator 9, and in indicator 9, the learning target is I can identify equivalent expressions. So remember, expression is anything that does not have an equal to sign, and we are going to look at these expressions, and then we're going to match these expressions with expressions on the right. Now, on the right hand side, you will have more answers than the questions that you see, and that is done for a reason so that we understand that you have comprehended the material and you are solving it properly. Okay, so here are the 5 questions, and then we have to match it with the correct answers over there. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this. And the best way to do this, let's start with the first one. And I'm saying z plus z plus z. So then I'm looking at, okay, should it be z cubed? Because a lot of times children think that, but what does z cubed mean? It means the base number times itself. So big difference. Okay. Best thing to do, I just want to show you as an example. Let's say I give a value to z, and I say z is, let's say it is 2. Okay, let's say z is equal to 2. I'm just giving you an idea as to why it's good to put a variable so that you know you're not making any mistakes. Okay, so if I say z is 2, and if I say 2 plus 2 plus 2, I get 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6. If I had done z cubed and showed that as my answer, this would actually mean 2 cubed, which would be 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, and so 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8. So therefore, this is definitely not going to work because this is not an exponent. Okay, we are talking about addition. So we have one z, we have another z, and we have another z. So total, how many z's do we have? 3. Okay, so all right, so for number 1, this is the correct answer. Okay, let's look at the next one. When I'm looking at it written like this, we have already done distributive property. Okay, we have already done distributive property in unit 1. All right, so this is a review. And if I write it, there is no addition over here in the front. So this basically means I have to multiply the number outside with each variable or number inside. Okay, so look, 4 times y, and then I have a plus 4 times 3. So what is 4 times y? Is going to give me 4y. I can multiply. Okay, I can multiply because I don't know what y is. Y could be 3. So it would have been 4 times 3, but I don't know what y is right now. Okay, it is standing for a number over there. Plus 4 times 3 is going to give me 12. Okay, so a lot of times children do this. They do 4y, they do 4 times y, but guaranteed there are several of you who will forget to multiply the 4 with the 3 and they'll just write 3. So that would be incorrect because this has to be multiplied with each number inside. This is the distributive property. Okay? So this is not correct. And for number 2, this would be the correct one. So 2 is going to match with 6. Okay? Next thing, let's quickly look at 6 plus z plus 5. Okay? And if I look at that one, there is all addition, or there is no multiplication going on over here anymore. Okay, since no multiplication is going on, that means I am going to add the like terms. Okay, like terms basically means numbers which are exactly the same, or when we talk about an x and an x and an x, or a z and a z and a z, these are the same type, so you can add them. And when we get more into like and unlike terms later on, we will discuss this more in depth. But right now you can see I can add the numbers, and in the next indicator we are going to do properties, so you will understand this better. But based on the commutative property, I would do 6 plus, I'm going to change the order because I want the number next to the number, because numbers can be added together. Okay, and so then I'm going to change the grouping. And changing the grouping is the associative property of addition, and we'll talk about this in the next indicator. But right now I'm just trying to show you that numbers together can be added. And 6 plus 5 is 11 and plus z. So you can write 11 plus z, or you can write z plus 11. Both are going to be the same thing. So this one is matching with this. So you're just trying to solve it and then work it out. Okay? Let's look at the next one. We have 20x plus 25z. Let's see what our options are. So here's one that I see where it is, so you've got to have an x and a y. So this has an x and a z. So this has x and z, this has x and z. So it has got to be one of these two. So let's look. If I do 5 plus 4x plus 5z, there are no like terms. I cannot add anything. Or I cannot even, I can't factor out anything over here because there's nothing which is alike. So they're all unlike terms. Let's look at these two. And if I look at 20 and I look at 25 and I do the greatest common factor, I know that I can get 5 over here, and 4 times 5 is 20, and then times x. This will give me 20x. Plus, if I have taken out 5 outside, I'm using the distributive property. 5 times 5 gives me 25, and then I have z. So now let's look at this one. Okay, 5 times 4, 20x. 5 times 5, 25z. So this is the distributive property that has been applied. And so therefore, my number 7 is matching with number 4. And then let's do the last one. And the last one is saying y plus z plus y. So how many y's do I have? Because those are like terms, I can add them. Okay, so y plus y gives me 2y, okay, and then I have a z, which is an unlike term, so I cannot add this. So for this one, 2y plus z is my answer, which would match me to number 10. So my answers over here, 3 is correct. With the green one, I have 6 that is correct. With the blue one, which is number 3, 4 is matching with number 4. With the pink, I have 7 that is matching. And with number 5, in the black over here, I have 10 that is matching. So basically, you have got to know how to solve this and match it. Basically, identify with what is matching, okay? So let me just remove this now. And the best way for you to do all of these is to quickly solve it, and then automatically you'll be able to match it to the correct thing. If I say j plus 2k, and now we don't have anything matching, but I just want to show you how you can match, okay? So look, these two are the same. there is addition. That means this is 1j and here's another j. 1 plus 1 gives me 2j's plus I have 2k. Okay? Now, j and k are unlike terms, so they cannot be added anymore. Okay? So definitely this could have been done if that was an option that was given. If you had something like this, and if I took out the factor, which is 2, and I did j plus k, this could definitely be possible if this was given like this. Because 2 times j is 2j plus 2 times k is 2k. So this is definitely an option. Okay? Let's say you were given a problem where it says z plus 6. Okay, again remember, it is not z squared. It is not z times z. It is z plus z. Okay, so those are the like terms over here. The number is unlike from these. So z plus z, 1z and another z gives me 2z plus 6. So an answer choice could have been given like this, or they could have used distributive property and finding the greatest common factor. Your 2 would have come out and you would have got z plus 3 times 2 is 6. So this could have been given as an answer choice also, because 2 times z is 2z plus 2 times 3 is going to give me 6. All right, so any of these answer choices could have been given to me in order to solve this problem. Okay, let's do one last one. And if I have 4a plus 5, this is exactly what distributive property is. So in this case, there's no addition here. That means this number outside is multiplied with each term inside. So I know there's addition going on here. I bring that down and I multiply with 4a and I multiply with 5. So 4 times 4 is 16a and 4 times 5 is 20. Okay, so this is how I multiply using the distributive property. But once again, in this you will be given expressions and you will have to match them with an expression that it goes with, and you will definitely have more answer choices so that you know exactly that you're picking the correct answer. So it's not like if you have 5 questions, you'll have only 5 answer choices. You might have 5 questions and 8 answer choices so that you know what you're doing and that you've comprehended the material. All right. Have a nice day, guys.